directionally challenged hiker here this Monday, September 12th, and it is crunch time. At this time, next Monday, I am hoping to be at the Colorado River. I will be descending the new Hance Trail for the first time, so a little nervous about that, but I have Never Ending Project is going to drive me up there on Sunday. We will spend the night, and then on Monday morning he's going to drop me off at the trailhead and then pick me up at Lippin Point on September 28th, or at least that's the plan. But like my knee, my Osprey backpack needs a little bit of TLC before this backpacking adventure. I bought this backpack back in 2015 for my first rim to rim to rim. I'd done 2 backpacking trips in the Grand Canyon previously, both of them just one-nighters, and I just used a day pack. And yeah, on its maiden voyage, it was extremely heavy. It annihilated my hips, and after that hike, I am surprised that we're still friends. But it has grown on me. It is extremely comfortable, and sadly, from what I can tell, Osprey no longer makes this model. It is the Xena 85-liter women's. I absolutely love it. I am a bit of an overpacker, but it can cinch down for a short hike, and it can handle 10 days of what I'm going to haul if it needs to. So anyway, this pack, you can see it's faded, it's got some wear and tear. It looks well loved, but got a little bit of issue with the zipper here separating, so that it doesn't want to zip properly, and I'm going to attempt to stitch that up on video today. So let's see if that works. I'm going to bring that up here, and I guess basically while I'm attempting to do this, I'm going to try to just talk about my upcoming hike. And first of all, you need to put these on. Yeah, when you hit your 50s, a little bit of issues trying to see up close and do detail work. I actually found them on the Hermit Trailhead a year or 2 ago. Can't remember now, but I know. Not the greatest looking, but they will work. So, okay. So, like I said, next Monday I will be descending the new Hance Trail for the first time. It will be day 1 of what is to be a 10-day, 9-night backpacking trip. And the new Hance is the only trail that I have not done before on this backpacking trip. The rest of the hike I have done it a few times, but I am reversing it this time. I will be going up the Colorado River instead of down. So that means instead of climbing the Papago Wall, I will be down climbing the Papago Wall. So I'm hoping to get some video footage of that. That will be on day 2. I will be climbing the Papago Slide. So a little bit different. A little bit nervous about that. My plan at this point is I am going to lower my pack. I do not know that I want to attempt to down climb the Papago Wall with the pack on. So I have some paracord that will be going into the pack, and we'll be lowering the pack. But hoping to get some good video footage of that. And so that's day 2, and that's going to be a short day, kind of a recovery day after coming down the new Hance. I will be setting up camp at Neville Rapids. I stayed there I stayed there about a year and a half ago, April. And pretty cool area, but I think it would be fun to go a little bit farther up 75 Mile Canyon. The only bit of 75 Mile Canyon I have experienced is the area where you have to follow it along the Escalante route. So I'm thinking, you know, kind of an easy day, and I will do a little bit of exploring. And then from there, I will continue upriver. And my next night is to be at Cardenas Camp. That is not a definite. I may go further and camp right on the edge of the boundary. Give myself a little bit shorter day for the next day. So, but I'm not sure about that, because from there I will be going into the Palisades. Absolutely love that area, and I know they've been getting lots of rains. I mean, we've had a pretty awesome monsoon season, but that also means that that little Colorado is probably not going to be that spectacular blue. It's going to be running muddy, but I still kind of want to see it again. So that will be days 5, 6, and 7. So I might, depending on what I do, I'd like to push all the way to that area where you can camp, that half mile before the confluence, and then just crash there for 2 nights, and then do a 6-mile hike back to that little beach area just below Lava Canyon Rapids. I absolutely love that little beach area. And then I have my final 2 nights are in the Tanner area. So one of them will be at, you know, the typical Tanner Rapids. I will be crashing there. And then I plan on taking 2 days to hike out this time. In the spring, I went with a friend and we ended up just climbing out in 1 day, but I'm thinking of taking 2 days to climb out. So, but that is the plan at this point. Anyway, yeah, crunch time. Let's see. I think I got that okay here. Let me see how it zips, if it stays on track. See if I need to do any more. Let's see if I can show you. All right, it looks like it is. It looks like that is going to work. So, backpack repair. We'll tie it off in just a minute, but yeah, just figured, since I like backpacking and it is pretty hard on your gear. I mean, normal wear and tear, but figured it wouldn't hurt to learn how to do some minor repairs on some of my gear. So today was repairing my Osprey backpack, and I will, when I get back, I have a tent that I need to repair. I kind of annihilated a tent last April when I was hiking with my friend in that area. We had some crazy wind and tried to take my tent away, so it's got some holes in the screen and a pretty big hole in the fly. But so that is it for today. Again, crunch time, 1 week out. I will be hopefully getting some good footage for you all. Just a quick add on here. I mentioned earlier the knee needing some TLC. About a month and a half ago, it was feeling a little tight and hurting, so I took a week off from training. I'd been doing a lot of running, and I'd come back and done a training hike, local mountain, you know, nothing crazy, and it was a little tight, so I took a week off, started back at just the hiking now, a little bit of total body dumbbell workout, and it was good for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it started hurting again, and I'm just like trying to push through, and it was actually hurting pretty bad. I'm like, I don't know. So I was questioning even doing this hike, and I decided last Tuesday that, you know what, I need to get it checked out. So I went to the doctor on Friday, an orthopedic, just just to see, you know, I mean, at that point I was like, I am not hiking. This hike was just not going to happen. I was, yeah, pretty bummed about that. And I went in and there were no x-rays taken or anything like that, but he, you know, manipulated my knee, pushed on everything. Couldn't find any obvious mechanical issues other than I have some arthritis and a small bone spur. Yeah, that's what happens when you hit your 50s. Your body starts to, you know, get like this backpack here, show some wear and tear. And I got my first cortisone shot. And then I asked, I'm like, well, I'm supposed to backpack in 10 days. And he told me I should be good to go. So I am going with the fact that I am good to go. I will be getting in a training hike, at least one training hike this week before I go, just to see how the knee does. But it is feeling better. When I read up on it, I was supposed to rest it for a few days after the shot, and I've been trying to do that. But definitely the range of motion is much better, and I am, yeah, taking that glucosamine chondroitin, and we'll be just trying to, you know, maintain. So anyway, that is the official ending to this video. Backpack's repaired, knee is feeling up to the hike. So until next time, directionally challenged hiker.